Hello and welcome to another update video about TRB. Yeah, the hype is one of the hype coins, obviously, that price drove up from around about $7 to 138 here this year, only like a month ago. We did cover it at the time, and I explained to you that the support level for any wave 4 pullback is down to, or is actually $72.50. So this was the support zone. The price dipped into the support area quite deep, but turned around exactly at the 50% retracement actually here. So now it's running. Question is it going to sustain? It's already looking promising. Broke already above the 78.6 retrace, which is always promising here. Oops, come on. Which is here the $124 level. Yeah, broke above it. Seems to sustain above it for real confirmation that we are now really in this fifth wave of a third wave. We would like to see a sustained break above the last high at $143.70. We had two scenarios here on the chart. One for a shallow retracement, and then this support area was needed. That was tested first anyway. Had we seen a break below $72, I would have had to assume that we're already in this fourth wave in the larger degree. But obviously, the wave count on the chart is and has been the preferred one. So let's take that box out because we don't need that anymore. But yeah, it seems to me as if it's now running in wave 5. Technically, it's already above the third wave high because I count the third wave high here due to this being possibly a high B wave. Yeah. So that's also the reason why the support area probably worked out, because had I adjusted the support area to the high instead of where the actual wave finished, we would have broken support briefly. Yeah. So you see how relevant it is to actually count the waves properly. Because I could have just said, all right, the third wave was probably here, but you just don't get, well, you can get a valid count probably, but not the the highest probability count, at least not in my interpretation. I instead saw the move down as an A wave, overshooting B wave, and then a C wave down. So now it seems like we're in the fifth wave. That would be good. If we're in the fifth wave, what's the next target? The next Fibonacci extension target on this chart is actually at $180. Now, that seems quite ambitious. And yeah, maybe we should get some more targets before, right? Because just some levels to watch. I mean, it makes sense to use the last high anyway as key level to watch, as resistance. So pay attention to that $145 level. But if we get above that level, let's just zoom out on this chart. Then you can see where we might be heading. So possibly here towards, see where we are, yeah. Possibly towards all-time high territory. And then we've got the $165 level as resistance. So it's not exactly one level. So it's going to be probably, as we're approaching $165. So it's not like it's going to run and then at 165 it's going to stop. Well, maybe it is. But it's typically, prices are too dynamic. So you see how volatile the price was around the time in May 2021. Here we had 124 to 166 as quite a bit of a range for 3 days. No, for a longer period. This is the 4-day chart. So yeah, probably took a couple of weeks up there. Yeah. So again, just want to make sure that you understand the next key levels to watch. And then afterwards, we've got $180. Above that level, we've got 250. But let's first get to 180. Then there should be another wave 4 pullback and another wave 5. The wave 4 pullback that I've got here, it might be a bit too shallow the way I have put it on here, because to be honest, it would be the next larger degree, right? So we'll see where it takes us. So it should be a wave 4 and another 5 and then another 4, and they should grow larger and get larger because we are in larger wave degrees then, okay? So, but still though, they should be rather shallow pullbacks overall compared to what, for example, a wave 2 is doing. So yeah, condition for all of this is of course, that we're now holding this low that was made on the 6th of December. This low obviously needs to hold. If we now break lower, then we're already in the fourth wave here. And we're not yet in the and we're not anymore in the third. But this year is currently the primary, yeah. Especially with the latest high, because it pushed above that 78.6 retrace. For me, this is the more likely scenario. What I'm a bit unsure about, because this wave 4 was quite substantial also in time. I mean, was this already circle wave 4? But there is no way to really know this. We're going to continuously track relevant support. Yeah, and if we make a new high and I see a next potential top in place, I will give you a support area for circle wave 4. That's my update about TRB. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.